All right, we are heading south. So far south, well, anything further south than Akron is south. But we're heading to Kentucky and we're heading to Tennessee to meet up with Jeremy Davis and Bruce King. It's gonna be an awesome week filled with some awesome turkey hunts. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. For in him all things were created. Things in heaven and on earth. You are worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and by your will they exist and were created.
Tales that you don't even know my name. See, the unbelievable thing about the story I tell is that you don't even know my name.
April 29th, it's about the perfect morning. A little overcast. It was cool. It's just, you know, my ideal turkey morning. I've been after this bird that I've been hunting all season. I'd worked him the day before, and you know, he would pretty much gobble on his own every morning, and April 29th wasn't any different. I'm laying my stuff down. I didn't put any decoys out. Before I turned the camera on, I hit the lynch mob, and he hammered again. And as soon as he hammered, he hit the ground. So as he's coming around, I'm getting him in frame. Got the gun in my left hand across my knee. Getting him in frame, he's moving. He starts to go into a strut, and he starts walking to my right. Now he's probably 25 yards at this time. As I'm moving the camera trying to keep him in frame, is when it goes down. He does the dreaded double putt.
Oh man, that was quick. Wow. Now you talk about fast. I've been here 10 minutes. It is 5:45 and I have a bird on the ground already. Now that is awesome. Let's go get this bird. Wow.
So after you got the dreaded double putt, more than anything and everything, that, you know, hey, I'm gone, see you. He takes off on a run. I throw up the gun, and rolled him. And I tell you what, the excitement that comes over me when a turkey hits the ground, regardless if it's you shooting or somebody else shooting, there's nothing of it, because that is an accomplishment. Heard him gobbling this morning. Went out here and set up. And no sooner than I got set up, he hit the ground. He lynch mobbed just a couple of times, and that's about all she wrote. I didn't have hardly time to do nothing. That was just awesome. It was fast. You talk about flash hunting. That's about as fast as you can get. I wouldn't set up 5 minutes, maybe 10. Like I said, I was after him. I'd set up on him 3 or 4 different times this past season, and he would always give me the slip, but I never got discouraged. I'd just go back after him again. Sooner or later, he's going to slip up. And if you persevere through something, you always come out on top. You may start out on the bottom, but if you keep your head down, work hard, keep God first, you always come out on top.
Well, Jeremy Davis, you don't play any games, brother. I mean, this turkey came in holding a flashlight, but hey, legal shooting time's legal shooting time. Congratulations.
Go shoot the quietest crossbow ever developed. The EP4 from Chemex Crossbows.
Preparation is vital to success. But what is vital to preparation? For hunters, it's a high-quality, reliable target. That is why, at Walk On Archery, we have spent hours honing our skills and perfecting our methods to help you perfect yours. From practice to play, and from play to the stand, we're with you every step of the way. Because we don't just make targets, we make better hunters.
This segment of Created Outdoors is brought to you by Lynch Mob Game Calls. Call your own game.
Hey folks, here we are. Kentucky's opening spring turkey season 2017. We've gotten the blind this morning. We've roosted birds the past couple of days. Hopefully we got the setup right. We're gonna sit here, watch the morning, watch the world wake up. Saturday before Easter Sunday, we have so much to be thankful for on this day. Let's get after it to see what happens.
So here we are. It's opening morning in Kentucky. It's pretty warm. It actually felt really good. I had birds talking everywhere. From right before fly down, they were just hammering all around me. The woods have come alive. I've got a bird over on the right talking. There's a bird on the left that's talking. I'm on this ridge that has 3 fingers running out. I'm sitting right in the middle of these 2 birds, gobbling back and forth at each other. So we already know the birds are just talking up a storm. I look over, I'm watching a hen. Next thing I know, here comes a gobbler from the other side of the fence, 50 yards away. So the shot goes off. I'm like, yes, I got the shot off with my bow. Then reality sets in. Total miss. So I've gone back, I've replayed the footage on the camera, watching it on the little LCD screen. Then I realized there's another bird in front of me. I grab the bow, draw back, miss number 2.
Take a look back to your very first hunt. Who were you with? What were you hunting? In that very moment, your legacy began. Whether you know it or not, we all have a ritual. It may be that lucky pair of socks, or your routine before or after a hunt. Whatever it may be, trust that hunt to the most shootable and efficient bow ever developed. Honor the ritual.
We have been trusted on some of the most significant projects around the world. And now we're in the heartland of America. Our products dig deep, lift more, and stack higher with a warranty you can depend on. Soon you'll realize that trusting our quality changes the world. Check our website for a dealer near you. This segment of Created Outdoors is brought to you by iSupply.
I end up opening morning with a big goose egg. The next couple days with work and whatnot, I'm able to hunt about every other day. the birds don't come back to where I've been sitting at. But I'm able to locate them just by listening and watching. And I figure out where these birds are running just about every morning.
Good morning. Man, technology is amazing. So while we're here in Kentucky, watching God's creation come alive, listening to it. We're watching Doug, he's in Ohio. He's a little further east. So he's getting sunlight before us. 50% chance of rain here. So we're out this morning, we're gonna give it a shot. It's probably my 6th trip out this year for Kentucky. I missed not one, but 2 awesome birds opening morning. And that's why they call it hunting, my friends. Let's get settled in and see what this morning brings for us. Enjoy God's created outdoors. Okay. All the birds are down. We've got some gobbling on the ground. A pretty good distance off. We've done some calling. And Doug shot at a bird in a while. Hopefully he finds it.
Okay, so it's April 27th. Man, the weather was not the best for turkey hunting. Just, that's the only way to put it. The wind was howling, and I go out in this field and set up my blind in the morning. And I wasn't really sure that I'd even see a bird, and with the wind calling, it was gonna be futile. So the morning's unfolded. I see hens go across the ridge, and here comes Mr. Tom up over the ridge. I try and call to him. He's not having any part of my seduction. He's wanting to follow the ladies that are out in front of him. They continue on, and I can hear them. They're coming around the blind. They come in behind the blind. I even get up and look out, and they just make this big circle. I start trying to call and talk to the hens and get them aggravated. Next thing you know, they come around from the right and into view.
For sales and service you can count on, choose Vanderveer Chevrolet.
This segment of Created Outdoors is brought to you by Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bows.
Bored. What a morning here in Kentucky. God bless me this morning. I've been after this bird for 6 days, and man, I missed him with the bow opening morning, hit 13 yards. So I've really been wanting to get after this guy. Just got off the phone with my wife. She couldn't believe it, especially with as windy as it is today. Hopefully this sound will be okay. But just, man, what an awesome morning. They didn't gobble early, they gobbled late. He was actually henned up, and he came across down in front of me about 60 yards. I kept calling on the lynch mob call and just doing some purrs, talking to the hen basically. She comes in around behind the blind and I hear him, he's thundering, and he actually gets 2 more hens in the group. And I actually had a flock set out this morning, not just a decoy, and man, I'm at a loss for words. Just God is so good, you know, to be able to harvest these beautiful animals, and I'm just blessed beyond measure. Last year was a tough turkey season. My wife was going through chemo. I just wasn't able to get out and hunt the birds like I wanted to. My priority was with her. This is redemption. It's redemption in more than one way. All I can do is thank God for what He's done in my life, the blessings, and this right here is more blessed than most will ever know. So here we are. Turkey season was phenomenal with what I went through for 2 years. My wife was diagnosed with breast cancer, but we never lost faith. We never gave up. We always prayed to God to lay His healing hand on her. I'm proud to say now, she's doing great. The past 2 turkey seasons have been phenomenal for me. We kept our faith and our perseverance, and we continue to march forward, never looking back.
Well, Bruce, what an awesome hunt, you know, and the tribute that you have for the bird for your harvest. You know, that speaks a lot about Bruce and the kind of guy he is. Bruce, we wanted to take a minute to thank you for your service as a law enforcement officer, but most importantly, as a husband and a father. You know, your wife has survived cancer. We praise the Lord that He has healed your wife, and we are thankful for the type of man you are to stand so strong in what you and your wife have as far as the relationship goes. We're very blessed. We want to let you know that we appreciate you. Well, 2 more birds down. Kentucky and Tennessee have both been great to us. These lynch mob calls are not a joke, and we have another story to tell.
nobody, 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 nobody even knows my name.